So my goal for you in today's video is simple. Watch this video and launch this same exact store that's doing $150,000 a month selling the most basic dropshipping product. All right, guys, let's get into it. What is this business doing $150,000 a month? And how can we start this business today? So for those of you guys who are new to the channel, I'm a full-time dropshipper and I find dropshipping stores that are easy to replicate, that are already proven and successful. We study the store and then we launch it ourselves and we make money off the back of successful stores, proven stores. All right, so this store not only is a proven store, but if you study it, you will understand how to go ahead and sell any product using storytelling. Okay, this is not a typical dropshipping store. This is an e-commerce sales funnel. Okay, the difference is with typical dropshipping stores, they show you the product and the price right off the bat. With an e-commerce sales funnel, they convince you to purchase the product first, and then they will show you the product and the price. Okay, that's the only difference between those two. So this product is a Tibetan bracelet. Okay, now this is something that if you've been in the dropshipping space for a while, you've seen this around already. It is this particular product. But what's really interesting to me about this whole thing is how they can take something that's for $2 that is clearly not a super high perceived value product, and then through the use of storytelling, we'll go through the story that they're saying, right? This is literally the exact same picture that they've even taken from AliExpress, okay? And they've turned it into a $150,000 brand, okay? Where else can you do this? Where you can take something that's for $2, you can sell it for 30, you can make $150,000 in the middle, and if you learn this technique, you can like literally go through AliExpress, scroll through any product, literally pick anything, okay? Pick any product and apply the same strategy and you can sell it, okay? So first thing I want you to do is sell the same thing. While you sell it, you're gonna understand how you did it, okay? And then I want you to replicate it multiple times over. In fact, somebody that we're working with did this exact same strategy, and I'll show you his results towards the end of the video, where he's generated over $12,000 doing the same thing. So this is a very easy to replicate process. It's the easiest way to get into dropshipping, right? I mean, it's like copying someone else's homework, right? It's if they've gotten it right, why wouldn't you get it right? Okay, so anyways, let's get into it. Also, if you guys want access to all of this research so you can find out what the store is, what the product is, how they're selling it, access to their ads, and like why they're successful, how much revenue they've done, just comment research down below. I'll go ahead and send it to you. If you do end up commenting, make sure you subscribe and like. That'll be super encouraging for me to continue making content like this for you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and go through the customer journey. I've gone ahead and opened up their ads, and they're using a combination of image and video ads. We can find about 240 ads that they're currently running, but I'm estimating that it's a little bit more than this. Maybe not too much more, but maybe a little bit more. Maybe there's some ads that we've not been able to track, or their ads on other platforms, okay? So let's take a look at some of their recent ads. So one of their recent ads that was launched in April is this one. Let's go ahead and see what it's saying.
If you still haven't switched to wearing copper bracelets, watch this. If you're a woman over 50 who's experiencing bad luck, you can't be wearing the same jewelry as everyone else. According to the current Dalai Lama, we all have that special energy center inside of us called the root chakra that's slowly being deactivated. When this happens, you feel anxious and tired and insecure.
All right, so I'm not going to go through this whole ad. We're going to do a full, more in-depth ad analysis towards the end of the video. But typically, the pitch is very simple. If you're experiencing bad luck, it's because of the jewelry that you wear. And if you change your jewelry, you'll change your luck. It's a very, very easy pitch. It's a very easy concept to understand. By the way, this is that chakra healing meditation niche. People in this niche don't really buy based on rational. All right, they don't buy because something is the best quality or something is really well made or something looks really good. No, they buy for other reasons. They buy for spiritual and emotional reasons. So one thing, it's very important whenever you're in any business, you need to understand why people make certain purchasing decisions. So if you're in the fitness niche or the fashion niche or in this chakra niche, which is a great niche for any beginner to come in and start making money online, you need to understand if you're getting in here, this is your pitch. Your pitch isn't wear this because it's beautiful. No, your pitch is wear this because it will change the energy around you. You will feel better and you will feel like you're more lucky and you're doing more things. Better things are happening to you, X, Y, and Z, okay? So now let's say you've gone through this ad, and these are all of the same types of ads they're running, okay? Some of their ads are a little bit more intense like this.
Why do Tibetan monks enjoy such a good quality of life?
You know, it's a way more informative style ad, but it's, you know, another reason I like this, guys, is because we don't need actual even images of the product. All right, all we need is really, really good storytelling. If we can tell amazing, impactful stories, right, we can sell literally anything. They have a few shots of the bracelet, but that's it, okay? Now, what's more important is once you've established like an emotional connection and once you've told a great story, and we'll go through this a little bit later during the video, you click learn more and you're taken to this page, okay? And a lot of their pages look like this. So if we click this one, we're taken to the same type of page, but they're running, you know, this is one of the pages that I would model, right? But they're running different types of pages as well. So this is another page. I'll show you this page in a bit as well. All right, then this is another page, okay? They're running traffic to these types of pages, all right? Now, you may be asking yourself, who would even buy from this? Right? Like this is not a page, it's like a news article or a magazine article. Like why would somebody purchase from this? Guys, if you need to understand that their purpose of this is to inform and sell, okay? Their purpose, they're not going for the quick cash grab. And that's what sort of separates a beginner from an expert, okay? Most beginners try to go for that quick cash grab, but most experts solidify the dominance or solidify the value of their product first, and then they make a compelling offer. That's the difference. And most of us that are running dropshipping stores, what I see more often than not is run a quick ad, take it to a general store with a very basic page and try to get money from them instantly. And it's almost like if they don't buy now, they'll never buy. This is not that approach. This approach is we're going to tell them very, very compelling stories, approach it from different angles, show them why this is something that they need. When they land on it, we're not going to show them the price. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to solidify in their mind that this is the product that they need to purchase. Okay, so for example, what did they say? Famous Tibetan monk reveals the disturbing truth about bad luck when we age. This is why you started feeling more unlucky after you turned 60. Now, for you, this is just a really, really cool headline. For me, what this is highlighting a specific problem for a specific customer. Okay? It's people that feel that they're unlucky and people of a certain age. Now, this is a very, very easy demographic to target on Facebook. Most people that use Facebook, right, which is where predominantly most of their advertising is, are older women. They're in like Facebook groups, they're communicating with their friends, right? They're still sharing photos, right? Like most Facebook users aren't like an Instagram user, right? And they're using Facebook Marketplace. Like this is the perfect product to launch with Meta ads, okay? Because you can target people over 60 or around that age, and you can target people that are interested in healing, chakra, energy, all of that stuff, okay? So this headline actually calls out a specific person with a specific problem. Again, you're not imagining it. Your fortune really does weaken as you age, but this 3,000-year-old bracelet can help you tap into an ancient source of prosperity that time can't touch. Read on to find out why. Most of us will not be able to write copy like this. This is very compelling copy. But lucky for you, towards the end of it, we will not need to write all of this. We'll just need to model it. And that's what my process about dropshipping is. Just model great stores and start making easy money online. Okay, that's really my process of how I've made money with dropshipping. Okay, so now that they've established this, they also have some really weird images here. Again, this is all to raise curiosity as you read around. Now, I'm going to read this as an actual user. Like some people would actually read this whole thing, but I'm just going to read some of the bolded points so we get a good idea of what's being said. So as we age past 60, the effects on our health can feel overwhelming, will feel drained, disconnected. There are financial challenges. In the face of all these problems, wouldn't it be nice to receive blessings from the universe? Okay. If you receive these blessings, you'll not only be more financially secure, you'll feel better physically and emotionally as well. If I can tell you one thing that will just change the way that your conversion rates will improve, just write more emotionally charged copy. Just write copy that somebody would feel more at ease reading, right? That's just going to instantly improve your conversions, okay? Only works for people who have good intentions and a kind heart, okay? This method will only work if you have good intentions and a kind heart. You know what? Most people think that they have that. Most people are never the villain of their own story. So most people will think that they have good intentions and a kind heart, okay? So to receive this, you need a specific metal that allows you to activate a specific chakra, okay? So now they're positioning their product as special. You can't get this metal anywhere, and then therefore you can't unlock this special energy. So it's not expensive. It's somewhere in your drawer, but you have not turned it into jewelry, right? So keep reading if you'd like. So look at this. Keep reading if you'd like to do all of this. Now, guys, where is the button to take them? You know, because they know they have to sell a $30 product to someone very, very specific, they're not going to make it like an easy buy by any means. They're going to make you want to read all of this so that you can go ahead and purchase. That's it. Okay. So again, the curious case of 17 private jets in Tibet. Okay. So in Tibetan mountains, there's an airport. The man they were meeting was the exact opposite of rich. Word had spread to jet setters that this guy possessed the secret to everlasting wealth, and how a desperate farmer became Tibet's richest man. So it's a rags to riches story. And obviously, the bracelet is in the middle. So you read the story of this person. Wow, there's like an action sequence in the middle. There's so much going on. There's a whole freaking story in here. Like, I mean, guys, you have to understand, people in this niche, they're like reading this. They're like enthralled in it. They're understanding and taking all of this in, right? Even if, we don't need to be in an ideal world, yeah, we could be our perfect customer, but we don't need to be in this situation. In this situation, we just need to understand what good copywriting looks like. Okay. So the Tibetan legends give us a clue that the bracelet of fortune really works. Now, because of ChatGPT, I can put this entire story inside ChatGPT and I can rewrite it for any jewelry product, right? I can rewrite it. Sorry, guys. I can rewrite it for anything that's jewelry, right? So, okay. Then it explains this bracelet can manifest wealth and prosperity. It goes into what luck is. What is this material? Not everyone deserves it. Okay. And this is the guy. Okay, yes. Thanks to Maya, over 12,000 sold. Now people are seeing it. Where can I get one? This is the official website. And now, towards the end, after you've gone through everything, maybe you've not read everything, maybe you've skimmed everything, but only after you've gone through everything, you have a chance to get yours. Now you go into this page, okay? They're not going to sell it to you right away, okay? Now, this is what I like to call one page that is doing all of the emotional selling, okay? And then one page that's doing now, this is your emotional mind that's at each. But all of us also have a logical brain that needs to logically justify the purchase. Now, this is that. This page will explain all the logical reasons. There's the 90-day money back. You can track your orders. There's 24/7 live support. There are reviews. This is what they're great offers on display, right? Look at this. Like there are some free gifts that you get, okay, for purchasing. All right. And what are you going to experience as soon as you put on? So these are all of the logical reasons to buy. So let's say someone's gone through this, okay, and they're like, oh man, I'm interested in this product. I've read it. I've read the story. I've read the war. I've read all this stuff. Like, I'm ready to change my luck. Okay. They go down, and you might be thinking, dude, does this shit really work? Like, this is crazy. Like, this way of selling, like nobody does this in dropshipping. But dude, it's easy. It's an easy 150, right? it's you're tapping into something that someone already believes. You're telling people stuff that they already believe. You don't have to convince somebody of something that they didn't believe. But like it's like it's like telling someone you need to wear a jacket in the winter to feel warm, right? It's like they already believe that concept. Okay, you just have to position your product as the solution, right? Wear your jacket. That's what they're doing. They already believe this stuff, and you're telling them, hey, just put this thing on, and your life will change. Okay, and so this is what that does. Okay, again, rediscovered Tibetan fortune, this, that. Now they get to choose which one they want to buy. Okay, let's say they buy one. Okay, they go here, they fill out their details, they add some extra bonuses, okay, and a one-time offer, and they complete their purchase. Okay, so this is what a well-designed e-commerce sales funnel looks like. Okay, you watch an ad. That's, you could either get a UGC influencer or an AI to say how their life changed, or you can prepare a longer 3-minute ad talking about, essentially a story. I want to see this ad with you guys, but I'll do it towards the end of the video. You get one of these videos made, okay? And these videos are going to have a long watch time because you're telling a story first and then you're pitching the product, okay? So always start with a story, always pitch, always get someone invested in watching, and then towards the end, go ahead and pitch your product, okay? After that, you take them to a page that really explains what makes this special, and gets them, again, another emotionally invested in purchasing from you. Okay, they go through all of this, tell them stuff that they didn't know, right? Storytelling is super powerful, and once you get better at telling stories, you're going to get better at converting people who are cold prospects into people that will actually purchase from you. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually read this. In fact, even if I don't want to read this, I'm just going to have ChatGPT summarize this whole thing for me, because I want to learn this whole concept as well, right? I want to get better at telling stories like this. Okay, now, will this work with everybody? I don't know. Okay, but there is a way to tell fun stories in your copywriting. You should, right? Whenever you can, whenever you want to tell a testimonial or create an ad, if you can find a way to tell a good story, everything will start performing better, right? Again, then click here to take yours, right? And then you go to the page where it explains the offer, then you go ahead and purchase, okay? Now, this is exactly what I would do, right? So I will actually go ahead and have this ready to launch, okay? Give me a second, let me pull it up for you. So I use shop funnels to go ahead and create my funnels, okay? So what me and my team do is we prepare this exact same page step by step, okay? Ignore this black line. This black line, you won't see it on the preview when you actually see it. But me and my team, we go ahead and build out these exact same funnels. But we do it with a few twists, right? So for example, famous Tibetan monk reveals the disturbing truth about bad luck while we age. Now, renowned uncovers why luck fades after 60. So I'm saying the same thing, literally, but I'm saying it differently. And I do that every single time. So you're not imagining it. Your fortune really does weaken as you age. If you've ever felt like bad luck has taken a nosedive after turning 60, you're not alone. So we're literally saying the same thing, but we're saying it differently. We're showing the same type of images, but we're showing it differently. The thing is, they've already figured out how to tell the story, okay? Now, what we don't want to do is we don't want to go ahead and we don't want to have to come up with a new story. We don't have to come up with a different pitch. No, I mean, they've already done it. They've already done all of the hard work, okay? All we need to do is, because there are so many new AI tools, is we're going to want to just go ahead and retell it, okay? We're going to go ahead and retell it differently. We're going to not take all of their stuff, right? We're going to go ahead and change it up just a little bit. Okay, this is not the same image. This is not the same image. These are all redone using AI, right? Making it uniquely ours. Now we go to the next page. Okay, now in the next page again, I've done the same thing, right? Gone ahead, recreated everything. Okay, because for me, okay, obviously if I understand how it works, it's going to be better for me. But I don't need a full understanding of it as well. If I can just replicate what's already working, I will go ahead and tap into a system that was created to make so much money, right? So that's what I would do. I would just use a page builder like Shop Funnels to go ahead and build out this exact same page, okay? And in fact, what I've done is I've actually turned it into a template, okay? So for people that use Shop Funnels, this is my goal. I want to find stores that are already really working really, really well. And I just want to give you the exact pages to use. I don't want you to have to figure out the copy, the text, the design, any of it, okay? So first thing is sign up to Shop Funnels, right? There's a $1 trial. It's in the link in the description. Once you're inside, click create a funnel, go and just click whichever one, right? All of these are pre-built, okay? And then we go here, we call it Tibetan funnel. And what me and my team, what we also do is we go ahead and we change out all of the branding. Okay, so we give you like a branded store to work with. Okay, and if you want to change the branding, you can change the branding. We've already redone the logo XYZ, right? They call it karma items, we call it bless ban, right? So we've done all of this so that all you really need to do to launch this is go ahead and just add your domain in, connect your pixel, stuff like that, which there's a training once you join, and you're gonna have a ready to launch business built and ready to go, right? Based off of something that's already working and something that's already working really, really well. Now, if you think that this does not work, let me show you someone who's done this exact same thing and they're getting their first sales. So I'm currently inside of a Shop Funnel account where one of our users have made over $12,000, 267 orders with a $46 average cart value, selling from a pre-built store. Like that's all they did. They downloaded a pre-built store and then they went ahead and ran it, right? And now this is another example of someone that I'm talking to. This is one of our private clients. They just launched a pre-built store. In the first 12 hours, 24 visitors, $64 in sales. And trust me, guys, they didn't do anything except for click one button, go here, pick whatever store that they thought was cool, they wanted to run, they like creating ads for, downloaded it, and then they just ran ads. That's it. Okay. So this is what I've been doing for a really, really long time to be able to help people make sales. Just don't try and reinvent the wheel. Study people that are already doing really, really well, slightly model and change it, and then go ahead and launch your store. Now, are you going to run it like this forever? Absolutely not. Okay. This is just going to give you that start. This is going to give you that consistent sales. So you have a side income coming in, and then it's up to you how you want to take this brand forward, right? How do you want to private label it? What other products do you want to add? What other funnels do you want to add? Okay. It's completely up to you. Or you could be someone who doesn't want to build a brand, just wants some side income, just wants to test a bunch of different products. So what you do is you sign up to a service like ours, which is Shop Funnels, and we're going to launch 3 new products. And when I say products, I mean 3 new systems, right? With pages, branding, theme, tech, copy, images, everything already built. And then you just launch whatever we come up with. Like these are the last 2 funnels that I'm showing you. This is the last 2 funnels that I'm showing you, right? Now, and if you're thinking, okay, this type of money wasn't built on a page like this. Like, let me tell you, this store is using a page just like this, just literally just like this to be able to generate the store. And this other screenshot that I showed you of somebody, they launched one of these funnels, right? So I mean, this is the easiest way that I know how to go ahead and start launching your business, start getting sales online today. Okay, this is the easiest way that I know how to. Now, let's say you do end up using Shop Funnels, or you can use any other builder, whatever, as long as you build it properly, and you have everything now ready to launch. Let's take a look at some of this advertising because I really like looking at these ads. Okay, so I want to watch this 3-minute ad and learn from it. Okay, it's a 3-minute one, so let's go ahead and see what they're saying.
Why do Tibetan monks enjoy such a good quality of life, even past the age?
I know this. This is from, I think it's from like HeyGen or 11 Labs. This is, no, sorry, this is an 11 Labs voice. Yeah, 11 Labs is a voice generator.
To 50. It's not because of meditation, sound bath, or tantric chanting, but thanks to a 3,000-year spiritual practice, acknowledged by His Holiness the Dalai Lama, for bringing good luck, longevity, vitality, exquisite health, and even financial and material blessings. And though monks reject them due to their vow of poverty, thousands of people are using this secret Tibetan ritual as we speak to enjoy abundance and riches beyond their dreams. R.A. Stein, a world-famous 20th century French Orientalist and Tibetologist, described this ritual in one of his papers on Tibetan Buddhism, which touched on the importance of copper, a metal known as a powerful electricity and heat conductor. According to his research, Tibetan monks use copper because it also conducts healing energy, promotes sound health, and brings prosperity and good luck to the wearer. Drepung Monastery, the iconic heart of Tibet, is where this humble metal gets transformed into something far more powerful. Here is where the monks gather locally sourced copper, bless it with intentions to bring prosperity, good fortune, and health, and use it to handcraft stunning bracelets inspired by sacred geometry. So powerful they can reawaken the root chakra, which is our energetic base, related to security, wealth, success, and overall health. With age, our root chakra becomes weaker, and the negative karma we accumulated starts to manifest as financial difficulties, health problems, and personal losses. That's why many people over 50 start to notice the draining of life energy and having more bad luck. Tibetan scholars discovered that wearing these special copper bracelets opens up the energy portal between ours and the spiritual world, allows higher vibrational energies to seep into our lives, and reactivates and nourishes the root chakra. If this speaks to you, don't worry. You won't have to travel to Tibet to get one of these bracelets of fortune. To raise funds for a new dormitory for the novice monks, Drepung Monastery is now offering limited quantities of these special...
Look at that. They tied it. This is some crazy marketing, man. They tied it into building a new monastery. So if you do this, you're supporting the monks and you're supporting yourself. So it's like it's not just a selfish purchase anymore, right? It's a purchase that's good for the world.
Bracelets to people looking to call in good luck, vibrant health and abundance as they age. These bracelets not only look amazing, but reactivate the root chakra and balance out the negative karmic patterns. So the wearer may enjoy financial blessings, good health, and positive outcomes wherever they go. Thousands of everyday men and women across America have stopped fearing old age and are enjoying materially and spiritually abundant, healthy, and blessed.
This is why I know that this was not done by the guy that's doing. I mean, come on. If you're talking about old people, you should have just showed happy older people.
Lives as they get older. If you feel drawn to adorning yourself with one of these unique bracelets, simply follow the link under this video.
I mean, this is great freaking marketing, man. I want to do a full video about how to create an ad like this. I think that might be one of the videos that I do because it's so easy. Like in my head, the process is so simple, how to write the script, how to put the ad together in XYZ. But maybe that's for another video, right? This is just, guys, get the research doc and study this. I mean, the ads here are just insane.
Ever feel like you're cursed with bad luck? Once there was a woman who certainly did. Her life was a storm of unfortunate events, an abusive family, failed relationships, depression, addiction. The final blow, learning her boyfriend was unfaithful. Then something unbelievable happened. A mysterious package arrived at her doorstep, nestled within a bracelet from Karma Items, christened the Tibetan Bracelet of Fortune. It felt surreal, too good to be true. Yet in her desperation, she clasped it on, hoping against hope. In just 3 weeks,
My God, bro. Like, this is not even the bracelet. This is not even, I mean, at least like if I was part of this company, like there's so many ways. You know what? Let me share one with you. If you want, just comment down below. I'll send you access to this free AI ad academy. Okay. Go to the Ecom video generation. Go to this video. Okay. In this video, you can have someone put on your product and then like you can, hold on, let me just play this video for you. Look at this. She is actually using the product and like actually interacting with this product. Okay. And I made this video using AI. Like if you're going to make ads for this, like get the access to the academy, go through this training, and you can just generate amazing people wearing your product. Why would you use this?
Clasped it on, hoping against hope. In just 3 weeks, everything started to change. Her life began to transform. An unrelenting addiction lost its grip. A lottery win of $28,000 materialized out of the blue, and an unexpected promotion doubled her salary. All these changes seemed to stem from a dream she had after wearing the bracelet. This bracelet transformed her life when she needed it most. But she's not the only one. Michael from Texas slipped on the Tibetan Bracelet of Fortune and was amazed when he walked out of a casino, pockets heavier by $8,000. Jasmine from New York, another fortunate wearer of this bracelet, woke up one day to an unexpected inheritance. Then there's Mark from Ohio, who, after donning the bracelet, miraculously landed 3 new
Wait.
wearer of this bracelet woke up one day to an unexpected inheritance. Then there's Mark from
Man, I thought this was like a big influencer. He looks like one.
Miraculously landed 3 new clients out of the blue. Today, we're offering a golden opportunity. For a limited time, the first 28 customers can secure their own Tibetan Bracelet of Fortune for a whopping 50% off. Enrich your life with the power of positive karma.
So now when we go here, what is the funnel they're taking it to? Okay, they're taking to another very similar funnel where it's very similar to what we built. I feel like you could take it to either or. You would be happy, right? The Lost Tibetan Treasure. Man, they're using someone who did a TED Talk. don't go this crazy, right? I don't want anybody to get into trouble. At least with this one, I know you guys won't, right? Okay, cool, man. I mean, the ads in essence show someone, there are like two types. One is like explaining the ancient history, Tibetan monks, XYZ. That's one side. And those may be tough for us to create, right? Like I like to speak to beginners, right? That might be a little tough for us. But I think all of us could create very simple ads for rags to riches stories, right? For rags to riches stories, very, very simple. We could all do it. So yeah. I mean, guys, this is an easy win. Very few steps for anybody looking to get started. Okay. Step one, either build it yourself using Shopify, gem pages, a bunch of other stuff stitched together, or use shop funnels and you can have a store that's generating revenue for you, right? And if you do decide to use shop funnels, there are two things that you could do. Okay. You could go to shop funnels. Link is in the description, and start your dollar trial, and then you decide what you want to do, right? You can do the monthly or the yearly. In the monthly, you have the build option that'll give you access to one of these stores, or the grow option that gives you access to 20, and you can start a trial, right? You can start a trial and start. I would do the grow because my goal is to drop at least 3 fully built out stores for you to test, and you start generating revenue. You can start that for $1. For those of you guys who don't know, who don't want to make ads like this, like, yeah, making ads is cool and stuff, but that's not really you. You don't want to do all of this headache, dude. You don't want anything to do with video editing. All you want to do is have a business, have a low maintenance business that just makes sales every single day, right? Does so a little bit on autopilot, XYZ, right? For those of you guys, there's another offer. It's the yearly offer. If you actually commit to being a user for the year, right? My team will make the ads for you, plus a whole bunch of benefits unlock, okay? The link for that is in the description as well. So it's called the Elite Plan. Essentially, I will create your ads. If you just get shop funnels for the year, I will do your ads, and then you get mastermind access, mentorship, XYZ, all of that, okay? So link to both is in the description if you want to do the trial, or if you want to do me essentially making your ads and everything. Both those links are down there. Whatever you decide to do, I just hope you decide to launch, right? This for me is my platform. I've been helping beginners for the last 10 years. I've been able to be very successful with dropshipping myself. So I want you to launch. The fastest way that I know how is basically doing all the work, right? Creating the website, giving it to you to use. All you have to do is slap your domain, connect your payment processor, right? And for those of you guys, and then create the ads. And for those of you guys that are like, dude, I don't even want to create the ads. I just want to run something that I know works, proven, right? Then get the yearly. If you get the yearly, I will do the ads. So literally, you download the store, have my team make the ads, and you launch. I mean, that's way faster. But obviously, budgets and stuff come into play too. But this was cool, man. I want to make another video of how to put these 3-minute ads together. Maybe that's the next one, because I'm really excited about it right now. I am really excited, but maybe that's the next one. All right, guys. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. Any resources, Ad Academy, research, whatever you want, comment down below. Start using shop funnels, man. Change your life. Start getting into the world of business and e-commerce. Do it easily. Don't have to rework everything, right? Leave that headache to somebody who knows what they're doing, right? And what you will do is, once you launch a store that works, you will learn what works. So what most people do is they launch shit that doesn't work, and then they learn what not to do, and they stumble their way into what to do. Versus what I'm trying to do here is give you something that works, so you learn from what works and you replicate more of that. So you're doing it faster and getting successful more faster. Got me? All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Catch you guys next one. Peace.